beautiful people of the world, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing really well. It is a beautiful sunny day here in England. The birds are singing. Welcome to Lumiere. My name is Clair and I am going to be doing a pick a card reading for you today. Before we jump in, I want to thank my Loomies, my amazing subscribers all over the world. I love connecting with you. It's a beautiful family that we have created here on YouTube, so thank you so much for supporting this channel and supporting each other. And if you enjoy the energy of the channel, be sure to check us out over on Instagram as well. It's Lumiere_mystic. You can find us there. All right, today's pick a card reading is 1 year from now. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading, just know that it is for you. Excuse me, there are no coincidences. So, you know, if you found this reading, then just know that it is for you. All right, I will insert an overhead picture of the cards so that you can see them both with and without crystals, and you can make your selection. I ask that you choose from your intuition, that quiet inner voice that we all have to guide us through life. Group 1 is the amethyst, group 2 is the turquoise, group 3 is the aura quartz, and group 4 is the raw aquamarine. All right, so make your selection, use your intuition. Timestamps are in the description box. Take as much time as you need. While you do that, I will just let you know that my beautiful book, Feminine Frequency, is now available through my website. It is a powerhouse of information for communicating from your feminine energy. If you are looking to call a masculine energy person into your life, you know, if you are single or in a situationship, then this will definitely help you out and make you magnetic to masculine energy. All right, so you can read loads more about it and you can find out more about it over on Instagram as well. I've got some IGTV videos which where we go into more detail about feminine energy. All right, check that out if it resonates, but otherwise timestamps are in the description box. Make your selection and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, or welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful amethyst crystal with the double terminated point. It's got beautiful inclusions in this crystal. I really love it. It's very beautiful. All right, I'm going to begin with your oracle cards and I will look at your tarot cards a little bit later in the reading. Okay, so over the next year, right, let's take a look at these. I've got the card Victory, Balance, Spirituality and Practicality from the Moonology deck. All my decks are linked in the description box if you ever see one you like. This is the card Service from, I can't remember which deck this is. I'll put it in the notes if I remember. We have the card The Universe and beautiful Milk and Honey. All right, so this is a card 51, which breaks down to a 6, so those numbers may be significant to you. I sense that over the next year, this is going to be a good year for you. What I'm hearing from Spirit is you are coming into your own, right? So I think maybe for some of you, you have like strayed a little bit from your path, or maybe from your true self or your authentic self in some way. And this year, you're just like getting back into alignment. You're coming home to yourself. And as a result of that, you will be rewarded. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit this year. You will be rewarded. This Milk and Honey card is just about, you know, the goodness of life and the sweetness of life, right? And it's about abundance as well. So I feel like this is going to be very expansive for you over the next 12 months. I feel like there's going to be a lot of good to be had. You can tune into that. If you're not resonating with it right now, tune into those energies, because that bandwidth of well-being, of abundance is always available to us if we choose to tune into it and allow those good things into our life. So much of being successful or just kind of happy in life, feeling fulfilled, is about allowing, you know, allowing ourselves to receive our good, right? Feeling worthy of those good things that the universe wants to line up for us, right? Excuse me. So often we think that we have to earn it. We have to earn our goodness. We have to earn that abundance. But there is a more elegant way, and that way is about getting into right alignment, you know, living from high vibration. This is a very high vibrational card. And and then we just become magnetic to whatever it is that we desire. So I see goodness there for you. We have the card Victory. You know, this is very Six of Wands in its energy. If you're familiar with the tarot, this is a 28, which breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. All right. So those numbers may resonate with you. This is brilliant. Whatever it is that you're working on this year, you will be successful. If you are starting new projects, if you are working your way up the career ladder, okay, if you are branching out of your comfort zones, trying something new, if you are trying to overcome something, if you have a struggle in your life, maybe a struggle with your weight or with your skin or in a relationship, you will be victorious. You will be the winner. You will be able to overcome this challenge, right, by being solutions focused. So a positive year for you, lots of abundance coming in for you. Remember, we're looking at future energies as well, and also, you know, this spirit really wants you to know that these good things are here for you. So, and you will be successful whatever it is that you do. There's like a lot of gold on this card, and it reminds me of Midas, King Midas. You know, everything he touched turns to gold. So there's a lot of gold here, and again, a lot of abundance. So I'm just like, if you're thinking of beginning like a side hustle or going for that promotion or whatever, it is favored for you by the universe, right? Look, and we have this card, the universe. Now, I don't know if you can see this. On this card, there's like a hand, and she's like pulling the strings of the world or of the whole universe. Now, this is about, like, Spirit is really saying to you, you are in the driving seat of your life this year. Don't be in the passenger seat. Get in the driving seat. You pull the strings of your experience, right? Your world is a reflection of your own inner beliefs, expectations, and fears, right? So, you know, if you are the dreamer of your dream, you may as well dream something good for yourself. So this is just saying, stay on your affirmations, you know, think those positive thoughts. Don't dwell on what it is that you don't want, that you see in your life that you don't like. Just focus within you. Get anchored within you on what you do want. You are the creator of your life. And I really feel that over the next year, you will really get a sense of that. And you'll really be able to see evidence of like, oh, I do create my own reality. I am pulling the strings. Right? I'm not at the mercy of all these outside influences. I control my life. And I think over the next 12 months, you're going to have a real shift in your consciousness into kind of understanding that process, right? Sorry, it's still quite early in the morning. My voice is a little bit croaky. It's quite funny, right? We have the card Service. So I feel like this is about you kind of doing things that are authentic to you. You may decide that you want to do something to help your community or to help the environment or to help someone less fortunate than you in some way in order to build your character or make you more well-rounded, right, in your character in some way. It may be that you are choosing more of a life path that feels more authentic to you. Whereby you get to nourish yourself and have your needs met, you know, whether they're financial or emotional or spiritual, but also in doing so, you get to help other people. So that is the path that you are on over the next 12 months. And we have the card Balance, Spirituality and Practicality. This is a full moon in Pisces. So Pisces energy represented here, really tuning into your intuition, learning to trust your gut instincts, learning to trust those inner nudges within you to really help you, you know, go in the right direction over the next 12 months, all right? So really listening to your intuition rather than your logic. So something may look good on paper, but if like inside you, you're thinking, no, I'm not really resonating with it, or there's something about it that feels off, or I feel resistance, you know, being able to listen to those different, that, you know, that voice inside you and pick up on those energies, listen to that. So again, this energy of completion, I really feel like this with the universe card, this victory, the full moon, you know, and this victory card being a 10. Just like a lot of things getting completed for you over the next year. So if there's things that you haven't been able to complete because there's been obstacles and challenges, or perhaps you have been struggling, or you just feel like things are never going to end or they're never going to change, there is completion happening for you. Completion in a project, completion in a spiritual lesson, so that you are able to upgrade to the next thing. So I really see that here for you. Right, let's take a look at your tarot card. Let's see what is going on here. You have Queen of Swords. This is a fountain tarot that I'm using. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Challenging energies here. The Chariot. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords. The Tower. Judgment. Ace of Swords. This is powerful. This is going to be, over the next 12 months, it's going to be really transformational for you. This is what I'm seeing here. I feel like with these cards here, this is an interesting opening to your reading. Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, right? I feel like what you're saying here is just like, I feel like you're kind of forging your own path and you're striking out on your own, right? I think you're kind of done with other people's nonsense. You're done with, yeah, just other people's nonsense, or them kind of dictating your life or what it is that you should be doing. I think that you are going to be asserting some boundaries as a result of this. I feel like, I don't think you're going to be fierce about it. I think it's going to be subtle and within you, but maybe you're cutting some people out of your life who are no longer serving you, distancing yourself from them maybe a little bit, and aligning yourself with more positive people, or people who are more supportive of your dream, more supportive of like who you are and your own personal expression, right? And this is something you're going to be doing over the next 12 months, and it's going to make such a difference for you. Okay, it's going to free up a lot of energy. Okay, so I think you're just going to kind of be done with, I don't know, just engaging in other people's nonsense, or, you know, other people trying to get involved with you. I just think you're going to be like Teflon, and it's just going to be like, if it doesn't serve me, I'm just not putting my attention on it. I'm just not getting involved in it. And it just frees up so much energy for you and gives you so much clarity, right? There's always going to be people who want to tear us down, or want to bring us down like subtly. But hate is going to hate, you know, and I think you're just going to have this realization of just like when people aren't serving you, or when they're just like, it's not in your best interest to kind of be with that person or listen to their opinion, or people can look like they're giving good advice, or that they're trying to be supportive and helpful, and really they're just kind of making things confusing for you. But there's just so much powerful energy here of you just like cutting out the crap, of you just being like, this is no longer serving me, this thing, this person, this job, this place. And just being just like really on it, in your power, completely confident, you know, not worried about making the wrong decision, and just kind of going forward with it, and just be like, yeah, I don't need this. And then as a result of this, there is just so much forward motion towards what you love, right? Chariot, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. So a relocation is indicated here over the next 12 months, if that's been something that you have wanted to experience. Right, so maybe a relocation, a move for your work, a move just to be somewhere that resonates with you more, or to be with someone that you love. Spirit is really saying this is really favoured. There's going to be a lot of forward motion this year. There's going to be, over the next 12 months, there's going to be a lot going on. And what I'm hearing is that you're overcoming stagnation. So if things have been stagnant, if you feel like it's the same old, if you feel like it's been Groundhog Day, if you feel like you are stuck in a rut, and you feel like you don't trust yourself to make the right decision, or you don't know where to go next, right? Very common. Over the next 12 months, you're going to be making good progress, right? You're going to be overcoming, you know, we always live lives, you know, there is no life without contrast, you know, without struggles or difficulties, but you are going to be able to overcome those with grace, with ease, and move forward. So I see travel here, possibly maybe planning travel, maybe if it isn't a relocation, then there may be some sort of travel with work, but possibly travel to be with someone you love. A holiday romance is indicated here. as well, so that may be something that comes up for you over the next 12 months. Just a message for some of you, not for all of you. I really like it for you though. So I see that, but also maybe a move for a relationship or towards what you love is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So that could be anything. That could be to do with moving back towards your family. It could be moving towards a lover. It could be moving towards a job that you find really fulfilling, right? But moving towards what you love. I feel like with certainty, with this Tower to the Judgment, this is a spiritual awakening. Could be a spiritual awakening, could be a Kundalini awakening, but there is going to be a powerful expansion in your consciousness over the next 12 months. So like if you've had problems where you haven't been able to get a handle on it or really find the solutions, even though you've been trying really hard, or you've been trying to find happiness and it's been elusive, this is going to be the wake up that you need, the expansion that you need to really kind of understand what it is that you're going, that's going on, the root of the problem. And what I'm hearing is nothing is going to be the same. So over the next 12 months, things are changing in the most positive way. I really love this for you. You are leaving behind everything that is no longer serving you. And you're just going to see yourself and your life in a whole new light. And it's going to put you on the road of your own authenticity, and on the road to your fulfillment as a result of this. So you're not losing anything. Anything that is going is something that is no longer serving you, that has outstayed its welcome. All right. And what do you get as a result of that? Ace of Swords. Absolute clarity, right? Clear-sightedness and just a strong direction. You know, with just like opening the reading with Queen of Swords, closing it with Ace of Swords. This is just like, I'm making the decision, I'm cutting out the crap, and then what do you get? You get complete clarity, just like, just cutting through that crap, cutting through all the nonsense and all the noise and all people's opinions and all the different options, and narrowing it down to what it is that is true for you. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I'm hearing the words true for you, right? So this is like forward motion in the direction of your goals and dreams, making good headway. This is like having a lot of good ideas as a result of this. This is like clearing out a lot of old limiting beliefs and you know, ways of seeing yourself and of life, which, you know, are really holding you back. And then as a result of that, you get this clarity, which helps you to move forward to what it is that you really want. So a powerful year for you over the next 12 months, like just like a turning over and like a complete beautiful change for you. And I think it's a change that's really needed, that maybe you've been hoping for a long time, or maybe you didn't even realize that you needed it, but things will change. Okay, you're overcoming that stagnation, so it's very, very positive. I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Do let me know how it resonates down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. And if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. People have been getting amazing results with those, you know, being able to dissolve their blocks and call what it is that they want into their life. So do check those out. There are a link down below. There's a few of them, and then the rest of them are all on my website, and there's a link that will take you there. All right, but have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me. This is the reading for everyone who picked group number 2, which is the turquoise crystal. If it's going to focus for us today, it is very, just very beautiful. It's got amazing patination on it. So yeah, I absolutely love this crystal. Very cool and unique. All right, I'm going to actually start with your oracle cards today, and I will look at your tarot cards a little bit later in the reading. So we've got the card Come to the Edge. I think this is the Wisdom Oracle deck. All my decks are linked in the description box, all right? We have the card Get Creative. The answers you need are coming from the Moonology deck, Angel of Balance, and the card Solitude, all right? So, with this card Get Creative, this is going to be a very creative year for you over the next 12 months. Perhaps you don't think of yourself as a creative person, right? So sometimes that creativity can just be to do with creative problem solving. It could be to do with, you know, different aspects of ourselves. You know, we can be you know, not particularly creative in our career, but, you know, maybe we like to be creative in the kitchen, you know, and we like to cook things. It's just an example, right? But it's going to be a creative year for you. So I always see that as being kind of quite colourful, calling people into your life who are really on the same wavelength as you. Also like creative problem solving, that ability to be able to think outside of the box and come up with creative solutions to things. But if you are a creative person, you're going to be really going through like a beautiful phase of having a lot of ideas, you know, whether you're musical or visual, you're into graphic design or painting or whatever it is. I feel like this year, over the next 12 months, you are going to come up with some of your best ideas. Right, so maybe you're going to take a slightly different path, or you're going to be inspired in a slightly different way. And people are, what I'm hearing really strongly is people are going to really respond to this, whatever it is that you've got to share, whatever it is that you are creating. It's going to create like abundance for you. So that could be financial abundance, it could be abundance in terms of opportunities, or kind of getting into alignment with like-minded people as a result of your own creativity. All right, so very beautiful. We have the card, the answers you need are coming. I love this so much for you. This is a full moon in Gemini, so Gemini's energy represented here. So if you're just really like, I don't know what the answer is, I don't know what to do, I can't see any solutions, remember, don't close yourself off to the solutions. I see that such a lot in the people I connect with in our community and in the comments. They're just like, when we say there's nothing that we can do, there's nothing to be done, there is no solution, no, no, no. What we do is we just slam the door in the face of our solutions, in the face of possibilities, right? In the face of our problems getting solved. Even if we don't know what the solution is, it's always good just to say to the universe, I am open to the solution coming in for me. I am open to receiving that wisdom, to receiving the answers that I need. So, and I think you're going to learn that over the next 12 months. So you're really going to kind of step into that energy of kind of being like, well, I don't know, but I'm going to be open enough to allow the universe to bring that in for me, to bring me those answers that I need to whatever problems I have, or whatever questions I have. You know, maybe your question is, you know, what should I do next, or what should I do with my life, or, you know, whatever it is, where you need more information in order to make that decision. That information is coming in for you. And it's going to be sooner rather than later. This is what I'm picking up on. Got the Angel of Balance. So lovely. So this year, over the next 12 months, you're coming into balance with things. So whatever's been out of balance, maybe it's been your work-life balance. Maybe you've been working too much or studying too much and not having enough fun, right? Or maybe it's sort of balance to do with your own eating habits, or to do with your taking care of yourself, right? Maybe you spend too much time partying and not enough time taking care of yourself. These are just examples, but I just see this beautiful energy of balance. You know, what we crave is harmony. Not all of us. I think some people quite like drama, don't they? I am not one of those people. But deep down, what we crave is harmony, and what we want is harmony. And when things are harmonious, we're in the flow, life works out for us. So this is what I'm seeing for you over the next 12 months, of like things like coming into kind of a more harmonious energy. We've also got the image of the beautiful ancient Egyptian pyramids in the background here. So I feel that that is significant. It may be a sign for you. This is a 48, right? Which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. So those numbers may be significant to you as well. We've got this card, Come to the Edge. This is all about like coming to your personal edge. We talk about it in yoga. What's your edge, your personal edge? You know, what kind of is like where you're stretching yourself but not hurting yourself, right? This is what Spirit is saying. So stretch yourself. So this is going to be a year over the next 12 months where you kind of stretching yourself but not hurting yourself, not getting stressed, not like getting completely lost outside your comfort zone, but kind of pushing at those boundaries a little bit, really. Kind of what feels a little bit uncomfortable, but ultimately is rewarding to you. So Spirit is really saying, you know, push the envelope a little bit. Just like you get some opportunities come in, don't just say no, just be like, oh yeah, maybe I could give this a try, or maybe I could do that, or maybe get invited abroad somewhere and you're just like, oh, well, I don't want to go for 3 months, but maybe I could try it for 2 weeks or something like this. So this is what I'm saying with this. It's like come to the edge. And also, I'm just getting this image of being able to see a view. So it's just like when you come closer to what it is that you really want, that can be quite triggering, because, you know, it can be quite, we can become afraid sometimes when we're faced with what it is that we truly, truly want. But Spirit is saying, you know, you're safe to come close to that because you will be rewarded. And we have the card Solitude. So it may be that you're working on a project on your own. You may be striking out on your own. You may be working on a project on your own this year. You're going to find it very nourishing and fulfilling. So maybe you're called to studying. You've got to do a lot of study on your own, or you're working on a creative project on your own this year. Something that's just for you, maybe a side hustle, something like this. It's going to be very rewarding, whatever this is. But it says, once you embrace your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at exactly the right time. So this is about like coming into right alignment with your soul tribe. So I see you meeting, like, as a result of like you being okay within yourself, happy within your own skin, centered and grounded, the right people are just attracted to you because you're not willing to compromise over the next 12 months. You're just like, yeah, I'm doing me. I'm happy living my own life. I'm not living it for anybody else. I live my life for me. And as a result of that, you really come into alignment with people who really resonate with you. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Opening your reading with the Death card. Oh yes. This is Scorpio's energy. And this is the Muse tarot that I'm using today. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Cups in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Strength, Leo's energy is here, Gemini's energy as well, and 10 of Pentacles to close your reading. This is very positive. I really like this for you. You're going through shifts and transformations. This is what I'm seeing. So it's going to be, you know, expect some change over the next 12 months. I think that some of this change is long overdue. And what's kind of changing, I'm getting several messages here, but I feel like this is energy again of the balance that we were talking about with this Two of Pentacles. So kind of what's ending is that kind of uncertainty, is what I'm hearing, and kind of any stress. So anything that's been out of balance is ending and coming into harmony and balance for you. You know, maybe that's your financial situation that's been out of balance and you've been, you know, it's just kind of all got crazy and too expensive and too much, and you're kind of getting that into alignment and into harmony. You know, or again, it could be your work-life balance or whatever it is. But the thing that is changing for you the most is this kind of ending of a stressful or unbalanced situation, right? That has maybe just felt uncomfortable for you is what I'm hearing. But there is an ending coming to that. I feel like there may be an ending coming to some sort of stressful relationship situation as well, or at least a transformation. So when I say relationship, this could be a romantic relationship, or it could also be just a friendship, or even a business relationship. If someone is in your life and it's like you're trying to make it work, but it feels like an uphill struggle, or you feel like you're putting all the work in and you're not getting met halfway, all of this, remember, it can be platonic, it could be romantic. With this Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Lovers in the reverse, there's someone in your life that you're not seeing eye to eye with, that you're not on the same page with. And I feel like, you know, you've really tried with this person to kind of make it work, but it has created a lot of instability for you, a lot of ups and downs is what I'm hearing, a lot of tension is what I'm hearing, a lot of resistance about this. So I feel like over the next 12 months, this is something that you recognize and are able to kind of, it's something that's gonna process and is going to recalibrate into something else. So maybe it recalibrates into a friendship if it's a romance, or but just coming back into balance. Whatever it is, this relationship is coming back into balance, so that you don't have to feel all this tension and resistance, which is really good. On the other side of that, a little bit later on, after the sort of 5 or 6 month mark, we've got this beautiful Page of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. I love to see the Queen of Pentacles. This is like you coming into your own, being very grounded in yourself. I see you being like really passionate about kind of like what it is that you're doing. It could be your career, you know, the direction it is that you're going. It could be like a passion project that we're looking at. It could be a side hustle, but you're just getting an idea and you are just on it. Like there's like a new adventure that you are going on, to do with this side hustle, or to do with, you know, how it is that you create supply in your life, right? But I see this being very successful. You're going to have a good idea, right? About 5 or 6 months in, maybe earlier, you're going to have a really good idea that is going to pay dividends for you for many, many years to come. It's going to line you up, you know, with your source of supply. It is a good idea. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They're saying, my Spirit guides are saying, this is a good idea. You're going to be like, yes, when you get this idea, you're just going to know it and you're going to act on it, most importantly, and it is going to bring you wealth. So money coming in for you as a result of this idea. It's going to be very easy for you as well. So it may be a skill that you've already got, which you're currently not cashing in on, or it's just going to come together very easily is what I'm hearing, and it's going to pay dividends for the long term. Just have some water. I'm doing so much talking today, but that's my job. That's my job. We've got the beautiful Knight of Cups. I love to see this. A love offer coming in for you this year over the next 12 months. For those of you who are looking for love, the real deal is on the cards. Quite literally, this is somebody who is emotionally intelligent, who has got your back, who is relationship ready. They're going to be making this love offer to you. If you're already in a committed connection, that connection might deepen. They might express your love, their love to you by kind of, you know, maybe proposing to you, or just like offering you a greater commitment, perhaps for some of you, or they could just kind of show their love in a really romantic way, maybe by booking a trip or doing something really romantic for you if you are already in a connection, right? But for those of you who are single or in a situationship or looking for love, I see that love offer coming in for you, and it is something with the Strength card that you can really kind of believe in, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. This is something that you can really believe in, someone that you can really believe in. And yeah, it's just, you know, the Strength card is the card of the heart. It's about like real love. It's authentic. It's genuine. It feels very nourishing, right? I can really sense it. So, and it's just like, and the beautiful thing about this that I'm picking up on is when this love offer comes into you, it just feels so right that you don't question it. So often we can self-sabotage our relationships or the love that comes in for us, right? By being like, you know, we get what it is that we want, and then we're all like, oh, what if they leave me? What if they cheat on me? What if they die? God forbid. You know, what if this happens? And we just get caught up in our fears, and then that is mirrored back to us. But in this, you can just like trust in it so completely, and it feels very, very safe and nurturing. It feels like a safe space to be in. And I think part of it, for some of you, not all of you, is a result of letting go of this energy from the past. So maybe you've got a situationship that you let go of, or maybe this, you know, you've got the one who got away, and that energy is still with you. You know, you haven't kind of let go of it. They're still kind of holding on to that hope. And then that stops that person from coming in. But once you do, you know, cleanse that, recalibrate it, let it go, you know, offer forgiveness, transform that energy within you, then there is room for this new love to come in. Oh gosh, and what's super interesting, is that this card has got the image of the ancient Egyptian pyramids on it, just like we were talking about earlier on. So that is definitely a sign. If you see that over the next 12 months, that is a sign for you. You know, that you are going in the right direction, or that, you know, your angels and guides are near you. But this relationship, whatever it is, if it's romantic, or even, you know, this could just be an offer that comes in for you, right, with this Knight of Cups, that you just really love. It could just be something that you really resonate with, that just feels really good. You know, it could just be an opportunity to create something. It could be a job opportunity, but it's something that really like rings your bell is what I'm hearing, you know, something that is just like right up your street that you absolutely love. And, but whatever it is, whether it's a romantic relationship or just some other sort of offer that comes in for you over the next year, I love this as an outcome. 10 of Pentacles, just like complete fulfillment, you know, feeling like you're in your element, feeling like things are lining up for you is what I'm hearing. Just like all that time when you're just like, gosh, I'm trying so hard and I'm not seeing the results I want to see. Over the next 12 months, you don't need to worry. It's all getting taken care of, okay? You just keep doing what you're doing, be authentic, stay true to yourself, and it's all going to line up for you. This is what I'm seeing with the 10 of Pentacles. So again, money coming in for you this year. This could be an offer actually that I'm seeing. You know, an offer to make money in a way that really resonates with you as well. But this is just about the long term as well. So a relationship that's going long term, or just a relationship that has really long term potential. All right. That is everything that I have for you in this beautiful reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me. Let me know how it resonates in the comments and give it a like if you enjoyed it, because it's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. All right, if you feel called to, check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. People have been getting amazing results with them, and my books as well. They're all linked below in the description box. And there's loads more about me and what I do over on my website, lumieretarot.com. But I hope to see you again soon. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and yeah, take good care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 3. This is for everybody who picked the Aura Quartz Point. So yeah, a very magical piece. I bought it from the lovely historic town of Avebury in Wiltshire in the UK. You might want to check that out. They've got some beautiful crystal shops there. All right, I am going to begin with your oracle cards today, and I will look at your tarot cards in a moment, okay? So we have the card Never Ending Story from the Wisdom Oracle deck. All my decks are linked down below, right at the bottom of the description box. We have Sacred Destruction. You've got You're Very Close to Achieving Your Goal from the Moonology deck. Angel of Strength. And the card Hardship. All right, so over the next year or the next 12 months, this is super interesting what I'm seeing here. I feel like for many of you, you have been trying to overcome some struggles or challenges in your life, and you feel like you are like just like a hamster in a wheel, or like it's kind of like you're not getting anywhere. And I see how hard you are working, okay? This isn't someone that I'm talking to who has completely given up or isn't trying. I see how hard you are trying and how much effort you are putting in to changing your circumstances. So maybe that's your financial circumstances, or the or you know, things in your romantic life, right? Or the kind of problems or issues in your life, because we've just got this card Never Ending Story. So it just feels like it's something that goes on, and it doesn't matter what you do, like it just keeps coming back to bite you in the bum, or it seems to just be like a theme or a problem. But I see how determined you are, how tenacious you are to overcome this, right? So let's look at the bigger picture here when in these cards of kind of what's going on over the next year for you. So this is a card 37. So that may resonate, breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. So 10 is the number of completion. So I see this changing for you. This hardship that you are experiencing, that you have been going through, I feel like it's a significant theme in your life, and this is why Spirit is highlighting it for us today in the reading, because I feel like it's very pertinent to kind of what's in your energetic frequency and what it is that you're going through. Okay, so, you know, take it how it resonates, because it's just a general reading. It says, may I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it could be. Trust that I am being guided. So you are being guided in the right direction. We've got the angel of strength. You are being supported by your angels and guides through this. You may have had to call on your own inner strength with these issues, but I see a big change coming in for you, no doubt about it. We've got the card Sacred Destruction. You know, this is all about what is no longer serving you is leaving your life, and Spirit is really helping you with this. So believe in that, you know, believe that you are supported. You're not on your own. The universe hasn't forsaken you. In your personal circumstances, in your situation, whatever it is you're going through, whoever I'm connecting to today, you know, if this is resonating with you, this is going to be, over the next 12 months, a year of changes for you. And they're positive changes, and it's just like whatever needs to go is going to go. And that is going to create space for all the beautiful, happy, positive things that are coming into your life. They are going to rush in to fill that space. So at the moment, your good can't come in, because I sense like this resistance, this tension, like you're all bound up in like a knotted ball of string or something like this, and there's so much tension and resistance there, and it's stopping the flow, and it's stopping the goodness that the universe wants to bring you to come in, because like we can get so invested in our problems and in the outer circumstances, right? Whereas when we are centered in ourselves, when we create a good calm feeling within ourselves and just be like, okay, it's like there's a storm. What I'm seeing, right, is there's a stormy sea, but even though that storm is raging on the sea, when you go down into the ocean, to the ocean floor, it is calm and still, right? So we can connect to that place of calm and stillness within us, and you know, these external circumstances, you know, they can happen, but we don't need to kind of get hooked into it. We don't need to get invested in it. And the less we get invested in what it is that we don't want, the easier it is for it to kind of be released from our life. And this is what I'm seeing for you in a really powerful way. There's something going on in your life which is making you really unhappy. And I feel like it's been going on too long now. But over the next 12 months, and I see it much sooner rather than later, it's going to change. There's going to be like lots of little changes, but when you look back over the year, you're going to be like, gosh, I'm not the same person I was a year ago, and I'm not in the same place, kind of emotionally or financially, that I was a year ago. And what I'm hearing is just relief, like just this huge feeling of relief, and your vibration, you know, raising, and kind of being able to be magnetic to more things, you know, that are in resonance with you, calling things into your life. So, and it says you are very close to achieving your goal. This is a gibbous moon, so you're like nearly full. The gibbous moon is the moon that's nearly full. So you are so close, all right? If you've been like trying your best, if you've been that hamster on the wheel and you're just like, I'm not going anywhere, it's just an illusion. You are making progress. It is making a difference, and things will change for you. You are so close, okay? The darkest hour comes just before the dawn. This is what I'm hearing. The darkest hour comes just before the dawn. Comment that down below if this is resonating with you, because you are so close to getting what it is that you want, to manifesting what it is that you want, to overcoming this problem, to finding the solution. Don't give up now, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Don't give up, because this year is going to be such a game changer for you, right? It's going to be a powerful game changer for you. Spirit is supporting you and has recognized your hard work. You know, you're not expecting someone to rescue you. You're not expecting someone else to take responsibility for what you are responsible for, right? You have been on it the whole time, right? Not many people can say that, but you have, and that has been recognized, okay? Maybe you've been through some difficulties with your family. Maybe you've experienced loss. Maybe there are financial challenges, whatever it is. There is a solution. You are going to come out the other side of this, okay? If you are going through hell, keep going. This is what we say. Let's take a look at your beautiful tarot cards. Emperor, to open your reading, powerful opening. Three of Wands, Hierophant, 10 of Wands. This is the Fountain Tarot I'm using. Page of Wands, beautiful 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, King of Cups, 3 of Cups. I am loving this spread for you. This is amazing. So Aries energy is represented here, Taurus as well. Gemini definitely is really heavily indicated here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So that may resonate with you, maybe someone significant to you, right? I see how disciplined you've been. You have been waiting for the good stuff to come in, and the good stuff is coming in for you over the next 12 months. I see that you've been disciplined. I see that you have been trying your best, right? And you are doing that. You are doing, Spirit is saying you are doing the right things. You're on the right path. So maybe you've been trying to push through studying something or learning about yourself, right? But I see you kind of making sacrifices is what I'm hearing in order to get what it is that you want for the long term. And you have been waiting with this 3 of Wands for, you know, the result, for that goodness to come in, right? For the long term. And I see that happening for you here. This is so powerful. So you know, Spirit acknowledges all the effort that you've been putting in, that you've been trying your best. I see that at times it has been a struggle, but it's just going to pay off for you in like such an amazing way. It's going to come together very quickly for you is what I'm hearing. And it's going to feel really good. So yeah, you're committed to it, definitely. Whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever it is that you're hoping to manifest or, you know, overcome in your life, you know, whatever the challenge is, maybe it's a mental health challenge or a physical health challenge or whatever, you are so determined, you know, not to let this beat you. I see that here so much, and it is just gonna, you know, a little bit more patience, a little bit more waiting, and you're gonna be so glad you did, because it's gonna pay off for the long term for you, right? You are committed to your good, and the universe will match that energy for you. I think it's really exciting. So, there is some change here, maybe some travel, maybe a relocation is indicated here as well. Connecting with somebody for the long term who is coming in from overseas. Could be business, could be in love. You know, a long distance relationship, something like that. You know, becoming more committed to one another. But there's just this energy of being committed to something for the long term. And that just feeling really good to you over the next year, because it has been a struggle. Look, we've got this 10 of Wands. This is the hardship, the struggle that we've been talking about. You know, this waiting has, you know, really weighed on you, because you're just like, well, where's my good, or where's the result, or, you know, is this ever going to end if you're working towards something? But it is going to end, and this is it. Center of your reading, Page of Wands. So beautiful. This is just like, I feel like things are going to change on a dime for you. Things are really going to turn around is what I'm hearing. I see this complete 180 of things turning around for you, right? This is a good year. Whenever you're watching this, the next 12 months are going to be good, right? So I see you kind of feeling more inspired about life. I feel like you're getting good ideas coming in, which are really going to help you. Getting that enthusiasm to be able to move forward after all of this. Like after just like, I'm pushing a rock uphill. I can't carry on any longer. It's weighing me down, right? All of this effort, and then not seeing any result. You will see the results. You will see the results. There is some divine timing at play. It is going to take a little bit longer than maybe you anticipated or that you wanted, but it's all going to come out good. So I see that for you. It is, you know, that inspiration, the solutions that you need are just going to rush into your life. What I see here as well, for those of you looking for love, I see a soulmate coming in. I've never seen this combination, ever. This is insane. 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups, King of Cups, 3 of Cups, right? This is somebody coming in for you who is a soulmate. This is soulmate energy across the board. This is like, once in a lifetime love. It is maybe somebody that you knew from a past life. This is something that feels very special, very magical. This is your divine counterpart, your divine masculine or your divine feminine coming in for you this year. For those of you, you know, over the next year, for those of you who are looking for love, you cannot get a better lineup than this. So I feel like love, whether you're in a relationship or not, it's going to be a very good year for love for you. You know, you're working on what you're working on, and you know, you're overcoming your challenges, and you will see that through, and it's as a result of your own beautiful efforts, your own grit and determination, right? But in love, it's going to be a good year in love for you. Your love life is going to be much plain sailing is what I'm hearing, so kind of much smoother, much easier for you. So very loved up, a lot of love in your life. If you are in a relationship already, you may be deepening that commitment. You may meet someone from your past who was very special to you from a long time ago, and maybe kind of get together with them. This could be like a past life connection, somebody that you really resonate with. It's like what I'm hearing is two peas in a pod. So really resonating, loads to talk about, you really connect at a deep level, you get on with each other. And just, it's like a love like no other is what I'm hearing with this. So I see this coming in for you over the next year. If you are looking for love, it is literally on the cards, and it is going to give you something to celebrate. You may meet this person at a family gathering, a christening or a wedding, or at Christmas time, something like this. Or at a social gathering with your soul tribe. This is where you will meet this person, but also just like a lot to celebrate in love. So it could be that if you are already in a beautiful connection with someone that you really care about, that 2 becomes 3. So for some of you, you know, this is just a general reading. This is for whoever it resonates with, but there may be a baby on the way if you are already in a beautiful committed relationship. But definitely it's something to celebrate. Perhaps you get engaged, or you know, deepen that commitment with this person, or just, you know, just celebrating with other people that something really good has come into your life. And also just reason to celebrate in general, right? This is what I'm seeing. This just speaks to me of just like things coming into right alignment, of things kind of just like settling down into harmony, settling down into the flow, letting go of those energies of struggle and difficulty, and just kind of, you know, just life being easier or easy. You know, just your life being full of grace and ease. So you just feel you can just relax into life and know that life is supporting you, and being able to leave that struggle behind you, right? But, you know, closing your reading with this powerful 3 of Cups, over this next 12 months, you will have something to celebrate. You know, maybe you finish your studies, you know, maybe you pay off that debt, okay, maybe you lose that weight, maybe you get the all clear on your health test results or whatever it is. Something to celebrate, okay, something that is really significant to you, that is really, you know, really means a lot to you, because you deserve it. You have put the work in and you deserve it. All right, I hope this reading has been beneficial to you. Do let me know how it resonates in the comments. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Such a beautiful way to say thank you, and also to support free tarot here on YouTube. All right, many people don't realize that's a way that they can show their support, so please do if it resonates with you. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. I've written them all from the heart to share with our community. People are getting amazing results. And my books, of course, everything is linked down below, and you can find out loads more about what I offer on my website, which is lumieretarot.com. But I am sending you lots of love and light in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 4, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful raw aquamarine gemstone. This is such a beautiful gemstone. I don't think it's kind of, you know, beautiful crystal. I'm not sure that it's one that you see very often, the aquamarine ones, but I love the magical colour of it. It's very special. Right, I'm going to do things a little bit differently today when we look at the energies over the next 12 months, see where you're going to be at in a year's time, all right? Remember, it's just a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I'm going to begin with your oracle cards today to set the tone of the reason. excuse me, the reading, and I will look at your tarot cards in a moment. So opening your reading with the card Breathe. So nice. This is from the Wisdom Oracle deck. The Creator. Bring love into the situation from the Moonology deck. The card Make It Gods. And we have the card 6th Chakra, Archangel Metatron. All right. So that may be special to you. So this is interesting. So we have the card Breathe. This is a card 29. So that number may be significant to you. Breaks down to an 11, which breaks down to a 2. So those numbers may be significant to you, perhaps your life path number. This year, I'm loving this for you so much. Okay, so a year from now, you're going to have this opportunity to relax. You're going to be able to take a breather, take a break. Perhaps you plan a vacation. Perhaps you take a little bit of time for yourself. Maybe you go on a retreat. But there's definitely this sense that I'm getting of the pressure being off. You're just like going through life and things are kind of lining up for you and going really well for you, right? So you kind of, you know, you're not fighting against a lot of resistance. So there's this kind of room for breathing space. And you know, because when we're really up against it in life, when we've got a lot of problems and challenges, it doesn't give us a lot of opportunity to kind of, to grow, to expand, to be creative. So, but this is what you're getting. This breathing space, this time to take care of yourself, this time to relax. And in doing so, you know, you get new ideas, you get a direct, you know, clear idea about the direction you want to go in. You find solutions to your problems. It all comes from this spaciousness, this expansion, which I think is really nice. We have the card Bring Love into the Situation. I love the Moonology deck. It's one of my favorite decks of all time. New moon in Aquarius, so Aquarius energy represented here. So maybe you, maybe someone who's significant to you. So this could be new love coming in for you, for some of you, but also just a situation in your life that maybe needs some love, because we always have the choice between love and fear. That's all there really is. So maybe there's something in your life that could do with a little bit of gentleness, a bit of compassion, a little bit of love. And I'm hearing look again, look with the eyes of love. So whatever it is that we come up against in life, you know, people do the best they can with the information that they have. And when we know better, we do better. So if there's someone in your life that is kind of challenging, making life difficult for you, then is it possible to extend compassion to them because they're only acting out of their own fears or out of the information that they have? You know, if they knew better, you know, they'd behave in a better way. So that's that. We have the beautiful, the Creator. This is going to be a really powerful year for you for creativity. But what I'm really seeing is for you to be able to create the life that you want to live. You know, so maybe you've got Pinterest boards, you know, covered in different ideas about kind of the house that you want to live in, or the lifestyle you want to have. Maybe you want to build a tiny house. Maybe you want to, you know, live by the sea and go surfing every day. You know, whatever it is, you can create your dream life. This is what Spirit is saying, right? You know, that vision that you've had that's just like, oh no, that's for somebody else because I've got to stay in this 9-to-5 job. You can create your own life, and you're really getting a sense of that over the next 12 months, of your own power and how much power you have to create wonderful changes in your life. This is going to be a year of manifestations. So this is really about setting your intention, because when we have a wishy-washy idea about what it is that we want, we get wishy-washy results. So Spirit is saying, be clear about what it is that you want. This is directed focus with this wand on this card, directed focus. So energy flows where attention goes. So, you know, choose what it is that you want to put your attention on. Don't put it on what it is that you don't want. Focus, decide what it is that you do want. That is half the battle, knowing what it is that you want. And then keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your focus directed onto what it is that you want. And, you know, don't pay too much heed to what you see in the real 3D world as to what it is that you don't want. Just stay clear with your inner vision. All right, we have the card Make It Gods. I know that the word God can be very challenging for some people because it is linked to religion and things like this, but just, you know, make it, give it over to universal intelligence. This is what this card is really saying. So it says when there's no grasping, the right actions get shown. So you don't need to hold on too tightly. Spirit is saying over this next year, if there's something in your life that you feel you can't handle, or you don't have the solution to that particular problem, you can hand it over to universal intelligence, where, you know, there is the bigger picture. You don't need to do everything yourself. So often we think that it's just us and we've just got to fight life, and we forget that we can ask the universe to support us and help us. And when we tune in to that energy, things flow. So it's just a reminder from Spirit over the next year, over the next 12 months, to kind of really do that. Just to be like, you don't need to control everything. Control is an illusion, right? We control things because our ego thinks that then we're safe, and that then things are all going to work out all right and everything's going to work out in our favor if we control everything. But control is really just an illusion. So this is a reminder to go with the flow, and this is when you will see the most success. This is when you will come into right alignment, when you kind of let go and let God. All right. And then we have the 6th chakra card. I see you being really connected to your psychic abilities, you know, really tuning into your intuition. Maybe it's not something you're used to doing, but when you listen to those hunches, right, that gut instinct, that quiet inner voice that we all have, we are really used to tuning it out. But I really believe that our success as a species has been partially as a result of our 6th sense, of our ability to be able to discern energies around us. So Spirit is really saying, follow that. Then, you know, things can look good on paper. Our logical mind can say, this is what we should do. This is the next step we should take. But how does it feel? Listen to that inner voice. If you know it's wrong, if you feel resistance, if you feel that knot in your tummy, listen to your body. And then over the next year, this is how you will get into right alignment with everything that you desire, by listening to your inner guide. Right? And this is what will give you clear sight. It will give you clarity as to kind of where it is that you're going, what it is that you are doing, right? So I feel that is really beautiful. This is a card 40, breaks down to a 4, so that may be significant as well. Let's look at your tarot. You're reading with beautiful 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, Knight of Wands, 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, amazing, Fated Changes, and Temperance. Sagittarius energy is represented here. Let's look. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well is strongly represented here as well. So this is going to be a year. You're going to be like in this place of like emotional fulfillment. You're going to feel really good. Okay, you're on this journey of kind of working out what feels good to you. So instead of listening to your logical mind, like we were talking about, you're listening to your heart. And when you follow your heart, it will not lead you astray. Now, you're going to have lots of options over the next 12 months. You may find yourself in a place this time next year where you've got lots of options, and they're all good. Right? They're all good. Everything that arrives, all the opportunities, all the people, whatever it is that comes your way that is presented to you, Spirit is saying there is no wrong direction, there is no wrong answer. They're all good. So what you're going to be doing is maybe trying some things on for size as to what is going to bring you the most happiness, right? So sometimes we can try and kind of work out what's going to make us most happy just by thinking it through. Okay? But Spirit is really saying, give it a go, try it out. You know, maybe you're thinking, oh, I want to go and live in Tulum or something like this, right? It's just an example. Maybe you're thinking of like doing something. So we can't just plan it just from looking at pictures of Instagram or whatever, or kind of living vicariously through other people. You know, Spirit is saying, test it out, give it a go, try that new food, go to that new place. You know, maybe you want to get a job in that city, go to that city for a little bit, see if you like it, see if you meet people. Don't tie yourself down. Don't commit to anything, right? just yet, until you've tried all the options. And you can try a little bit of this and you can try a little bit of that, and then it's like a fact-finding mission. You find out like what resonates with you, what feels good, what's in alignment with you by trying new things. So it's very expansive energy. You're giving things a go, finding out what resonates with you and what suits you. So if you're just like, oh, I really don't know what to do with my life, I don't know what to do next, I'm stuck in a rut, everything's wrong, Spirit is just saying, over the next 12 months, you're just going to be opening it up, expanding your horizons. And the way that you do that is by trying different things, okay? You know, maybe you go to the beach, maybe you go hiking, maybe you go to the mountains, maybe you go to a different city, right? Maybe you try pottery. I don't know, but this energy is really exciting, and it's just about like trying new things, new creative things, trying on new people for size, new relationships. I see you being very popular. If you're single and dating, I see you being very popular with people, kind of quite magnetic, drawing people in who kind of see your magic, all right? So this is good. I see this year there's a little bit of resistance with this Five of Wands to kind of a money-making scheme. So there's something that you have got that you can make money out of. Maybe it's selling something in your house. Maybe it's selling a skill that you already have and you don't recognize that you could monetize that. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't have enough money, I can't pay my bills, I can't make ends meet, or I don't have enough money for the lifestyle that I desire, right? Spirit is saying with this Ace of Pentacles, there is the seed here for you to make money, and it's already within you, is what I'm hearing really clearly. This opportunity to make money is already within you. You're going to recognize it over the next 12 months, right? But you're going to be initially a bit resistant to it. Like, are people really going to want that? It's like you can't see your own value. You can't see your own value in the wisdom that you have, in the advice that you can give, in the skills that you've got. There's some sort of blind spot, is what I'm hearing. So somebody in your life is really going to shine a light on that for you and make you aware of it. But initially, you're going to be a little bit resistant to it. But ultimately, I see you giving it a go. And Six of Wands, you being very successful. Okay, so this may be something that you share in social media. Maybe you start a Facebook group. Maybe you start a podcast. Maybe you write a book, maybe you do a presentation, maybe you do a TED talk, I don't know. But there's just like something that you've got to share to a lot of people. It's going to reach a lot of people, and it's going to be financially really rewarding for you. It's only in the beginning stages next year, so you may not see that great avalanche of abundance coming in for you, but it has got so much potential to just grow and grow, right? So, you know, from tiny acorns, mighty oak trees grow. Think about that. Think of like in that tiny acorn, all of that information is stored to grow an entire oak tree. And this is what I'm seeing for you here. So, you know, don't be afraid of your greatness. Don't be afraid to shine your light brightly, because it's going to pay dividends for you and people are going to love it. It's going to be really well received, is what I'm hearing with the Six of Wands. People are going to love it. And it's gonna, we've got the Four of Wands, so it's gonna like bring stability for you. So it might be financial stability, or just like this feeling of being settled, or something that you can really kind of get behind or really settle into, all right? I also see you settling down in terms of like your home life. So maybe you're renovating where you're at so it really feels like home, or maybe you get on the property ladder over the next 12 months and really kind of start that journey, or maybe you pay off your mortgage, or you just find somewhere to live that you really resonate with, or you really resonate with the people who you are living with. So like a lot of energy, positive energy around your kind of living situation. And if a change is needed for you, then that is highlighted in a positive way for you over the next 12 months. So I see you kind of, and if you just feel like you need to be more settled, I see that coming in for you as well. If things have been like a little bit kind of chaotic or all over the place, or you've never really felt like home, I feel like you're going to find a place that feels like home for you. And it's so beautiful, and this is like a fated change for you. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is success. This is going to be a very successful year for you. You're going to be able to look and just say yes, you know, being able to harvest the fruits of your labours, being able to see the success of the effort that you've put into life. It's like God helps those who help themselves, or the universe helps those who help themselves. So, and it kind of matching your energy as well. So I see a sort of like a 180 turn for the better in this kind of relocation or home life situation. It's going to feel much better to you. Maybe you're buying the house of your dreams. Maybe you're building that tiny house that we were talking about. Maybe you're planning on, you know, building something that you've, you know, that design that you've seen on Pinterest or on Instagram or whatever. So if you've got a vision for your home life, maybe you just want to move out of home because your family are really bonkers. Maybe, I don't know. But it brings this kind of change, brings like just a lot of healing and grace in for you with this Temperance card. Like life's going to feel more nourishing. You've got time to take care of yourself, to cook yourself nice meals, to have a nice home life, to have a nice routine, you know, be surrounded by people who are nourishing, and just this energy of things kind of slowing down, but in like this beautiful way. So if things recently or at the beginning, you know, over the next 3 months feel a little bit chaotic and like there's a lot going on and a lot of options and, you know, not a lot of being settled, I see this gradual movement through this of kind of becoming more measured, of coming home to yourself, of knowing who you are, being comfortable in your own skin, how it is you want to express yourself, and people really, you know, warming to that. But yeah, this energy of what's changing is something to do with your location or your home life, for the better, to bring in some harmony for you. All right, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope you have found it beneficial. It's really, really lovely. Lots of positive energies here. I've really enjoyed doing this reading. It has been my honour to read your cards. As always, if you enjoyed this reading, give it a like. It's a beautiful way to say thank you. And if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations to raise your vibration. People are getting amazing results with those. And also check out my books as well. I've written them from the heart, and they're all about feminine energy in dating and relationships. So yeah, loads in the description box if you want to check me out and find out more about me on my website, lumieretarot.com. But yes, it's been amazing. Have a beautiful week and a beautiful year. I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.